We're on.
We're on?
You're on.
All right, you guys. Sorry for the delay.
I'm surprised no one's called us yet.
I was...
Otherwise occupied.
Yes, right before lag, so...
On a long phone call.
We ran right in to get it started, so I don't have a joke. I don't have a giveaway. I don't have any of that stuff.
Do we kind of know what's happening this week? You have that memorized.
I don't know. Let's see. It is...
Kate's doing...
Viking Club tomorrow? Right?
No, tomorrow's Tuesday.
Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Viking Club on Wednesday.
On Wednesday. And then we don't really have a lot of like event.
And then we're leaving Saturday.
Stuff going on this month. I know a week from Wednesday is supposed to be the Radiance virtual something or other. But that's all I know is that it's on the calendar. I don't know anything else. And then... Yeah, there's really just not a lot for like whole company wide. I know like we have classes going on next week. Right. Here in this store, Littleton's got their own calendar.
Yes.
So if you're interested in any of those, just go onto our website, go to the calendar, pick whatever store matches your area, or if you want to travel, then pick them all.
Yeah, or give us a call and we'll try to help you.
And you can get signed up there, or like Val just said, you can give us a call. We can do that too. Can you hand me the batting?
I can.
I did want to just show this to you guys really quick. This is the, and now don't ask me what price it is because I have no idea. I just saw the picture and I put it online. So
yeah, I don't yeah, okay.
This is the batting that Kate used inside her Trapento IQ project from January.
Maybe we could get Steve to look at it.
Okay. So I did put it online. If people want it, it is 20% off, but don't ask me what the price is because...
But it's a good price, whatever it is.
And so just seeing if you guys wanted to do that, it's a great batting for those Trapento projects.
Yes.
Okay. It's really nice and airy.
It's got
really
fluffy
lofty.
in it.
So that technique is great with this.
Perfect.
Okay. And the package is 96 inches by a yard. So
okay.
It's a lot.
That is. It's a good width.
Thank you. Okay. Today's project is going to be a set of coasters. This is one half, and I will do the other half with you guys.
Okay.
But this is a brand new. I got the email this morning.
I know. I got it yesterday, but yeah.
Or maybe I got it yesterday. I don't know. I just looked at my email this morning.
That was why.
And so this is the split heart coasters from Kreative Kiwi. You get this saying, which says side by side or miles apart, you will always be in my heart. And then it makes a mirror image one so that you can have one, and then your BFF can have one.
That's true.
But you actually get two sayings. Okay, the other saying is two halves, one heart.
Yes.
Okay.
They're very cute.
And that's the one I have on the photo here. So we do have a kit. It's $4.99. It allows you to make two because the kit to just make one wouldn't make sense. So you get to make two with this. The size that they're cut for is the 5x5 size. So that's the medium size. You get 4x4 and 6x6 also. Okay. So we're going to do the other half of our heart today.
Okay. Lots of people saw this little design this morning. Yeah. All right.
So we're going to start with, so as I said, you get multiple sizes and you get multiple sayings. So I just want to make sure I'm pulling up the right size, which is going to be 5x5. And then I'm pulling up the design with the heart on the, the right side of the heart instead of doing the exact same one that I just did. Because then they won't match and then that would be sad.
How many different sayings are there?
2.
Okay.
All right. So.
I like the one where they did the chocolate heart too. That was cute. The picture.
Okay. So I've got that pulled into my machine and we're going to get it threaded up. Right now, the bobbin I have in here is just white. At some point, you will need a pre-wound bobbin, one for whatever color your heart is and one for whatever color your background fabric is. Okay.
And you used 2 layers of dissolve away.
I did because because I'm cutting it off of the roll. It's just easier.
And there's a lot of satin stitching too.
So, yeah, and with the side-by-side, the one that talks about being miles apart, there's a lot more lettering in there, so.
Thanks, Tammy. Tammy says the Trapunto batting is $23.19 sale price.
Beautiful. Thank you, Tammy.
You're the kid.
Okay, so we're going to do a placement line for our... Oh, I forgot. I put it on it twice.
So Cindy just left me. She's gone over to the cutting table for something. And yes, Valentine's is this Friday. And Saturday, we're going to be scooting off to Las Vegas for some training.
Okay, so we're going to put our piece of batting down.
Okay.
And now at this point, I probably don't want to do my stitching in red. I have white fabric on, and I am one of those people that is so
I worry about that.
Of things bleeding through.
Yes.
And so, somebody stole my trash can.
We are doing this split heart design. It's a brand new release from Kreative Kiwi.
And it's $4 right now.
Yes, it's not a freebie. It's a $4 design.
That's
so
half off because it was $8.
True. So this is what we're doing today. The kit will make both the left and the right side, and it's $4.99.
Okay, and you want to make sure you have wash away in your hoop. I did not read the instructions for the first one, and I did not put wash away in my hoop.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been doing these things?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Barb, yeah, the kids could have been out on their bikes in the driveway today, but they would have had to have jackets on.
Okay, so we're not going to trim anything just yet. We're going to put our fabric right side up, covering those placement lines.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to tack this down. Then.
And is there a reason you didn't trim the batting first?
That's what the instructions said.
Then that's good enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
They love your nails.
Thanks. Okay, so I'm again not going to trim anything, and we're going to do the little squiggles for the quilting in the background.
Okay. We do need more moisture here. I'm not excited about more snow, but as long as it's a little and not 18 inches.
I meant squiggles, and I meant it when I said it.
Ah, you did. And I like that background. It's like the shells, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you can't really see it on here because after the print. There. Now you guys can see what the pretty quilting is on the background. It's very nice.
Okay, so now that the quilting's been done, we're going to remove the inner fabric for our heart.
Okay.
But I'm not going to, I'm just going to like extend here
Okay.
and here. I'm not going to really remove everything
Cut
from
off
the outside.
yet. Okay.
And I'm not removing the batting. It's just the fabric. Except for the fact that my scissors keep getting stuck on it.
In the batting. Oh, Sarah, I hope he recovers nicely from surgery.
Okay, so that's all I'm doing right here.
Okay.
Okay, then we're gonna lay a piece of.
Oh, wow.
So the kit has felt for
Okay.
the hearts.
Give it a little dimension.
Oops. My thread came out.
I apologize. I mean, it may be there. I don't see anything.
This is a nice fast one.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So I'm gonna change my thread color, which I could have changed the step before, to red, and we have a little bit of a quilting stitch in the heart as well.
Mm.
So we're gonna do that before trimming anything.
Okay. It does affect your crafting, doesn't it, Barb? I know my cataract surgery was very nice to be able to see far away. It's nice to be able to watch TV without glasses on.
Okay, so now we are gonna trim the felt, but we're only gonna trim the outside.
Okay.
So again, I'm not really gonna trim anything here.
Okay.
Okay, and then it's gonna do a zigzag stitch on the line that we basically just cut.
Okay.
Not a full satin stitch, just a zigzag.
Zigzag, just
In
to
case
place
those
it down.
raw edges and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so for the wording on it, it does break it up so that for each little portion of it, if you wanted to change up the
Colors, you could. Okay.
Okay, so that's 3 different sew outs for the whole wording and the little hearts that
Okay.
you stitch on. So I'm just gonna leave the red on and do all of it in red.
Does everybody have lots of plans for Valentine's Day? I'm getting my hair cut.
Are you?
Yeah, that's my Valentine.
Nope. Since we're gonna be gone that weekend, Marshall has his friend coming out.
Oh,
So actually, we're just swapping people from Vegas to and from Vegas because his friend lives in Vegas.
Vegas?
And then I'm going to Vegas.
Yeah. That way, if we decide not to come back, he'll have a friend here.
He'll have a buddy.
No plans yet. Kind of gets to the point where, yeah,
It's the same old, same old.
Same old, same old.
Yeah.
We always used to do a movie when Marion was alive. That was our Valentine because not a lot of people.
I feel like he got me something though because the box arrived and he told me I wasn't allowed to open it.
Oh.
This was like a week and a half ago.
Oh, he's really on the ball.
So, and have I gotten him anything?
Maybe you will.
I don't know what to do.
Box of chocolate. Should do it.
Actually, one of the things I was going to get him for Christmas, actually make him for Christmas, was we are horrible about like picking food. Like, what do we want for dinner? What do, yada yada. And I am personally kind of like over always picking it.
Yeah.
Like I'm the one that comes up with the meal plans, mostly because I'm the one cooking it.
Yeah.
But, or whatever. But it'd be nice if he said like, oh, I wish like you could,
do this.
I really want you to make this.
Yeah.
Whatever. And so I thought that I would make him a jar that has popsicle sticks and has meals written on them. So
Oh,
he
good
could just
idea.
pick a freaking popsicle.
Oh, that's a cute idea. And Evelyn, I think it's a real holiday. When the first year that Marion and I were together, he gave me a beautiful amethyst necklace.
Aw.
Beautiful. And I looked at him and I said, oh, it's gorgeous, honey. Where are my flowers? And he said, I can get you any. And I said, I don't care if you get me anything else, but I always want flowers. So he brought me flowers at the office that day. Never missed another day with flowers on a holiday. Now, Mother's Day, it might be potted plants for my garden, but
There's still flowers.
there's still flowers. You got it. Oh, Karen, she got some cute heart-shaped ravioli to cook for dinner.
Oh, how cute.
That's amazing. Where did you find that?
Yeah. Sounds like a Costco thing.
Could be. We were talking about Costco eggs this morning. I really need to stop by there and get some, but I've been saying that for 2 weeks and I haven't done it.
I just don't use eggs enough to really make that kind of a bulk purchase worth its while.
Yeah, I use quite a few actually. Well, Evelyn, that's sweet if that's the day he asked you to marry him. I will sometimes in the evening just go home and scramble a couple eggs. Since it's just me.
Yeah, we had this whole conversation last week that I have a problem when I cook.
You cook for too many.
I don't know how to cook for 2 people. It's really great when the kids are here.
Because you can cook for everybody.
Yeah.
It's
But no,
taken me a while.
I cook, and then I have the same leftovers for
All week.
multiple days.
Yeah, it's like me. I made bureaucrates or cabbage pockets or whatever you want to call them. And I had like 17 or 18 of them for me. Really. And I know you can freeze them, but it's like I had the whole head of cabbage. So I made the whole head.
Alright, so the next color change would have been for these hearts, but again, I'm just going to leave them as they are.
But they could have been pink or something. You're right, Barb. 1.5 dozen eggs the other day at King Super / Dillon's was $14. But it was cheaper to buy 1.5 dozen per egg than it was to buy just a dozen. Terry Lynn says, 3, me, myself, and I. Good deal, Terry. Oh, $5.89 a dozen. Where did you get those? Whole Foods, $3.96. That's good. Wow. Evelyn says her husband is a doorknob. He makes fun of Valentine's because he knows I want everything.
No, right, and then the second part of the phrase is your third.
Okay, color.
change.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Walmart in Northern Illinois. Okay, well, I'm not coming out to Northern Illinois to get eggs at that price, but it sure sounds good. Oh, Pat got 2 dozen for $8.15 at Costco last week. That's pretty good. $5 dozen, though. What would I do with 5 dozen eggs, Sherry? That's a lot of eggs.
Yeah. Definitely more eggs than I can eat.
Yeah, or use.
That'd be a lot of cookies.
Oh, yeah. Bread, cinnamon rolls. Yeah. You know, Barb, I don't pay attention. If I need eggs, I'm going to buy them. Because I am. I know, we could all ask for a dozen eggs for Valentine's Day. This? Oh, is that this?
Yeah, Patrick and I were supposed to do this on Thursday.
All right.
Okay, well, this is stitching out.
Oh, Anne's got the best thing. Her daughter raises chickens, so she gets them for $0 a dozen.
Rub it in.
Yeah, but rub it in. All right. Oh, look at this.
So we have Kate's mystery, and we have Patrick's sample, includes backing and binding as well.
Unfinished.
Unfinished. And this was 20, I think. It even has all the little hearts cut out.
Oh, all cut out. All right. So,
Okay. So $20 for the unfinished
kit.
kit.
If you would like it, say, I want it. I haven't seen any names popping up. So $20 for the unfinished kit of the Valentine Mystery. Kathy, you want the unfinished kit? That's what I'm getting, unfinished kit? Just say yes or no. Okay, Sherry, I think you were the second one, so if Kathy says yes, otherwise you'll get it. Yes. All right, Kathy, you got it. It's your kit. Sorry, Linda, it's already gone. Sherry, sorry, it's already gone. And then what do we do? Do we trim? Do we put the back on? Okay. You're right, Evelyn. It still costs, but if your daughter's going to give them to you at $0, they're $0.
All right, literally 2 more letters.
That's who got it. 2 letters? Ooh. All right.
Okay, so then at this point, we're going to remove the hoop, flip it over,
Boy, they don't have you do any trimming, do they, until the very end?
put our backing on. I will say, and I did not include this in your kit. Can I have a sample?
Mm-hmm.
I did, because the stitching on the back is red, I actually did end up on this piece putting another piece of batting back here
Right.
to kind of help block that.
I wondered about that.
It gives
Just
it
a little
bit
more.
puff.
Mm-hmm.
We won't do that on this side, and I guess we can see the difference.
It will show through, I'm sure.
This All right, so
Do we have enough thread on our bobbin yet?
oh, heck no.
We're almost done. Oh, yeah, no, we don't have any thread left on the bobby. Well, we could do it in red, because are you going to do your edge on red?
Not this side,
Oh, that's white. Okay.
which is what we're about to stitch.
No, that's green. There's a partial one over here by the chorus.
I just filled all of these machines from the weekend, so
Okay.
these are good. Then I know I threw the cover over here. Okay, so it's going to tack all the layers together now. Then we're going to trim everything. And then, why does it keep doing this?
Toot, 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 toot.
Okay, so at this point, we're going to trim everything away.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do our little heart
Looks pretty darn
zigzag.
cute.
Then we're going to do our batting. And then it is nice that they do a double stitch, but I am always worried about snipping too far with doing both the fabric and the batting, so I'm going to do these in two separate cuts.
So you probably could have trimmed the batting to begin with, even though they didn't say to.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I know they don't have you do that in case all of your stitching pulls things in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It looks like, though, you did a good job on it.
it is nice, like I said, it is nice that they do doubles. You know, the double-
I think most of the designers are now doing that double stitch. Because it makes it much better.
Yes, extra security
Uh-huh.
for sure.
Since I was one of those that always went back and retrimmed it or restitched it to get to.
Okay, so that's the front. Now we're still gonna do
There's
the
the
same thing
back.
to the back. We're gonna trim our fabric.
Well, congratulations, Miss Ann. 3 packages from us today and a free gift that she won 2 weeks ago. Oh, I won, and the free gift I won 2 weeks ago wasn't in there.
Uh-oh.
It was for Valentine's Day. Oh, all right, Ann. We'll see what's going on there.
Okay, so once everything's trimmed, it's going to do the satin stitch along your background fabric first. So for us, that's going to mean putting the white back on and having your white bobbin
This time. All right, so where's your little sample? So this is what we're doing again. This little heart, this is half of the heart, and we're doing the other half, so it's the side-by-side heart.
So she does have a section in her instructions that provide a link, but if you did want to change up the saying, you have to input your own things.
Sure.
She gives you a cute little tutorial on how to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Which would be super cute, or you could even do like in this side, you could do the, you know, LO, and then on this side,
VE. That would be very cute, yes.
Or like, you know, those little heart necklaces that you get.
Right.
This side could say best, and this side could say friend.
And, oh, you are so good.
You know, stuff like that. For me, this would be like, you know, mom and then daughter is what this saying.
I always like the way Creative finishes their embroideries, though. They're always so pretty. You're right, Rosie. They do a beautiful job digitizing.
Yep, I sure do.
So it does the white and then goes back and does your red for you.
Then we're going to change our
Bobbin.
thread and our bobbin to the
Okay.
red, so that you can
Perfect.
do that.
Very good. I'll bet that red will show through. So I think adding another piece of batting on the back side is a good call.
Yeah.
The only way it wouldn't have shown would have been to add a red backing. But I think still 2 pieces of batting is nice when you're using it for a mug rug or something. What? Mm. That's all right. You can get started and then I'll go finish her up. Steve, what are you looking? Steve, what are you looking?
Red 735.
But he did not bring it up, but you can show her the 735 and the patchwork is in Littleton. It can come up tonight.
But it's the same, basically.
Exactly, just different color.
So basically,
Yeah, we're almost there anyhow, so. How much? Do you wanna?
All right. Val's gonna jump in and help a customer here. So, hi, Deb. There's our favorite stitch. Alrighty, so then once your outside satin stitch is done, you're going to change out your bobbin unless you have a white heart on or the same color of the heart as you do for your regular fabric. And no, I'm good, thank you though. Okay, we're gonna switch this out, so I'm gonna switch from white to red.
And that would give you a good price. This one did come in with the embroidery unit. Yeah, so this one does have the embroidery unit with it.
Okay,
More space, more stitch.
and then I'm gonna put the red thread back into the needle, and it will do our satin stitch and that decorative top stitch.
yeah, about that. Yeah, that's really low. Yeah, the other one was much higher.
Yes.
So this, yeah.
Well, and you know, most of these
For our heart. So sorry, I'm gonna get you guys all up and close with the thread here for a second.
I'm up well up for the 45 million on mine.
Yeah, they can handle a lot.
They handle a lot.
This one is
So
basically.
this one is pretty new.
All right, get that threaded back up.
So we could definitely sit down here and
Okay, put our hoop back on
stick with the Bernina. That's an older one.
and get this started.
Okay.
But it's still electronic.
Yeah.
You're kind of used
Yeah.
to it.
So here.
So I think these would be super cute, personalized with some names in each side of the heart, or be mine, you know, all those cute little sayings. Thanks, Nancy. All right, getting close and just finishing this up. So once again, you do want to make sure you have wash away stabilizer in the hoop, just because it does the full-on satin stitch on the outside. There is no turning of this project. So you want to make sure you have some stabilizer that's going to disappear from the edge, and wash away is the way to go. But it is super cute. If you guys did not happen to see the beginning, we do have in the wool batting that Kate used in her Trapunto project that she did for IQ for Baby Lock Club a couple weeks ago. So it is the Select Soft Wool. It comes in 96 inches by a yard, and I believe the sale price was $23.19, 18, something like that. If you guys wanted to purchase any of that, it is up on the website for you to do so. But it is really cool stuff. It's nice and lofty and great, again, for those Trapunto projects to make certain parts of it pop and stand out. All right, looky there. And our little coaster is now complete to accompany its other half. Okay, so we've got our two halves here, and they do indeed fit together. Look at there. Adorbs. All right. Aw, thanks, Susan, for putting that link up there. All right, you guys. Well, thanks so much for joining us. I believe Elaine will be taking care of you guys tomorrow. I don't know what she's doing, but you know she does great stuff. So I'm sure you guys will love it. And above and beyond, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.